What up, my people, and welcome back to the National Review, powered by Football University. I am your official voice of youth and high school sports, Chad Ricardo. Check this out. The FBU National Championship season is upon us. Here at the National Review, we've been scouring the entire nation looking for the top student athletes in each region. We like to call those X Factors. We've covered the East, checked out Florida, and today we're on the West Coast for some California love. Player Development Director Edwin Weathersby, my main man, is going to be joining me momentarily. We're going to break down these games, but first, let's take a look at these top-notch student athletes. These are our X Factors. Let's take a look first at Team San Diego. This is Team Director Nate Roselle. At the 6th grade level, this is Nakeem Jones. Jones is a running back. He could definitely mean business. Keep your eyes out on him. Next up, quarterback Quentin DeMara. Quentin not only plays quarterback slinging the ball, but he'll also play safety as well. My guy Tate Lockett, he's a wide receiver and a defensive back. Check out his length, check out his speed. And finally, another young man that goes both ways. This is Connor Combs. He plays wide receiver and defensive end. One of the things that I love about this squad is that those young men, all of those X Factors come from the same home team. They've got continuity. They've been playing together for a while. Now moving up to the 7th grade level for Team San Diego, this quarterback, Chris Snyder. Chris has a big arm. He's also athletic enough to play defensive back, and he plays some safety as well, so you'll see him all over the field. And finally for Team San Diego, number 3, that Sergio No Theft. Look at that young man. His athleticism is clear through the photo itself. Cannot wait to get eyes on him out there on the football field. That's X Factors for Team San Diego. My guy, Nate Roselle, on the path to Naples, no doubt. Headed into Bay Area Metro, Carl Wilson, the team director. We got video footage of some of these young men, starting off again in the 6th grade level. This is Kenneth Moore II. The young man has hands, and he's daggone near impossible to touch out there in the open field. Get eyes on him. His quarterback is Marley Alcantara. This young man not only has athleticism, he's dual threat, but check out his arm strength and the touch on this pass. That combination could be scary for opposing defenses. As we move up to the 8th grade level for Team Bay Area Metro, this is Raleek Brown. He's a running back, and the young man is big time. Check out the power, check out the speed. Raleek Brown will be running through defenses near you this weekend. Quarterback Zeke Berry, young man is dual threat. As a matter of fact, he's like the definition of it. Gets on the move and delivers strikes out there in the open field. What are you going to do? You're going to stuff the box or you're going to play zone? You figure it out. I don't want to. My guy Fred Ortega does double duty. He's the team director of not only LA Central, but also the OC. We'll go ahead, we'll start with LA Central. At the 6th grade level, this right here, he's an athlete. That's Nate Lewis. Nate Lewis is of course defined as an athlete because of all of the things that he can do, not limited to just one position. Look for this young man to put in work all over the field. At the 7th grade level, big time quarterback, this Carson Conklin. Expect for quarterback to be a strength of this entire organization. Conklin, Top Gun alum, he can get it done. And as we look at the 8th grade level, another Top Gun alum at QB, Tyler Voss. We're going to be talking about him a little bit later on. This young man has the goods to get it done. One of the guys that he's definitely going to be looking to throw the ball to out there, this, my man, Hayden Faraday. One of the fastest student athletes on the West Coast, if not in the entire area. He's an athlete, he's a speedster. They're definitely going to have to bottle him up. Taking a look at Fred's other squad, here's the OC. We'll switch things up a little bit, keep it at the 8th grade level. Quarterback, Parker Awad. Love this young man's frame, love his build, definitely expect huge things from him out there on the path to Naples. A young man that he's going to be looking to get the ball in the hands of. This is athlete Quincy Craig. Craig gets it done on both sides of the ball, definitely a weapon. Moving down to the 7th grade level, again, we are looking at Team OC. I've always wanted to visit the OC. Fred, can you invite me out? Okay. Looking at the OC 7th grade level, Malachi Nelson. This young man is a quarterback. He's a dual threat quarterback, meaning that he can get it done with his arms or his legs. Fred, I was kind of serious about that. We'll talk about it after we see each other in Naples, huh? And then finally, at the 6th grade level, you want a tight end with tremendous size? You want to take a look at Jack Matronga. And finally, one of the top programs in the nation. This is Team Seattle at the 8th grade level. Team director, my dude, Mr. Rob Mason. You know we got to start with the twins. This is Hunter and Chris Hill. These are young men that play on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, and they wreak havoc no matter where they are. Not only do you have to get them blocked, but you also have to figure out some kind of way to get penetration on them to slow down that Seattle offense. Speaking of that Seattle offense, Dave Luili, third-year player for this FBU Team Seattle squad, one of the top offensive linemen, again, not only on Team Seattle, not only in the West Coast, but arguably in the nation. Keep eyes out for Dave. And then finally, another third-year player made a huge dividends last year for this Team Seattle 8th grade squad. This is Hunter Misa. Check out the length, check out the athleticism. This young man plays defensive end and tight end. Watch out for his versatility as he can make some huge plays for Team Seattle. Those are our X factors for the West region. As a matter of fact, go ahead and look down below as you can see the ticker for some other young men who we may not have mentioned, but we definitely want to give credit to as well. Time to break down the brackets. Edwin Weathersby, player development director, is next. Will your team win? Will they advance? I don't know. You gotta ask him.
Dave Diaz-Infante, offensive line coach, FBU. San Diego Chargers, Philadelphia Eagles, and Denver Broncos, two-time Super Bowl champion. FBU is for the players that want to be the best. It's for the best, being trained by the best. It's the best thing you could ever do. It's the FBU experience.
This is the National Review, powered by Football University. Okay, FBU National Championship tournament time. We just took a look at potential X factors out here on the west side. It's now time to take a look at these matchups more specifically. Tom McGuire and Freddie Brown helped me break down the East. They're strong on Team New Jersey and Team Maryland respectfully. Last week, Steve Quinn came in and he spoke about Florida because he's got a lot of experience down there. Steve likes for Dade to eke out a victory over Team Tampa. We'll see how that one goes as well. Now though, player development director Edwin Weathersby joins me so that we can take a look at the West bracket. Edwin, we're just a couple of days away, bro. How you feeling?
I'm fired up. This figures to be yet another competitive West bracket for the FBU National Championship. It's going to feature some outstanding players as well as some outstanding coaches and many teams from up and down the West Coast.
We'll speak about the games in just a minute here. I tell you what, bro. I've had an opportunity to speak with a few of your team directors over the span of the last few days. They are absolutely phenomenal. Talk to me about your team directors. Talk to me about the job that they do.
Yeah, I'll start up top. It starts with the big dog, Seattle, led by Rob Mason. Rob has been doing this for several years. He's an accomplished coach in the Washington area, and he's one of our most trusted team directors from a national standpoint. Moving on down south with Sacramento, they're led by Darren Stahl. He's also a grizzled vet at being a team director. Bay Area Metro is led by Mr. Carl Wilson, who is just a grinder. Carl really cares about the kids in his area. He's a highly professional guy, very passionate, and he really cares about putting out great teams. Moving on down south with Los Angeles and Orange County, they're both led by Mr. Fred Arteaga and his right-hand man, Terry Freddie, as he's known to us all. This is his second year. He's a offensive line coach by trade, but he's a highly professional guy, very intelligent, and I'm excited to continue to work with him. San Diego is led by Nate Roselle. This is Nate's first year in the director role. Nate is also a well-known coach in the San Diego area, and he's looking to win a national championship. And then last but not least, Arizona is led by a newcomer in Mark Deli. He played at Pitt in the 80s, and he's a very competitive guy. And Mark has big plans now and for the future of FBU Arizona.
Definitely got to give credit where credit is due. Okay, let's talk about teams in specific. Bay Area Metro certainly pointed out a few of their X factors. What are your thoughts about this team, Bay Area Metro?
Yeah, they're an 8th grade team. It's a very well-coached team. They are led by quarterback Zeke Berry, but the star of the team is running back Willie Brown. He's got a very big following in the Bay Area, and a lot of people are very strong advocates for him. He's got great speed. He can stop and start at the drop of a hat, and he's a very big play threat. So Bay Area's offense probably will be the where the team lays its hat on.
In Sacramento, I mean, they're loaded, bro. Let me put a couple of names out there. Champ Ulafali, Kiefer Jones, big up front. They control the offensive and defensive line. I know they've got a tough task. They are headed up against what is arguably the best in the West. Team Seattle, what do you think of this matchup?
Yeah, the 8th grade Sacramento-Seattle game figures to be just a dogfight inside the trenches. As you mentioned, Sacramento's 8th grade team has a very strong offensive line. They've got great size, but Seattle will counter that with the Hill twins, Curtis and Hunter. They both play defensive end. They can put their hand down and stand up, and they just cause a lot of problems for opposing offenses. So this figures to be a very exciting matchup.
Team Seattle, bro, it's gonna take a great team to knock them off, but I don't have to tell you that, you already know. Okay, in the Southwest, Team Orange County. This squad has talent, bro. Big time quarterback Parker Awad. They've also got Quincy Craig out there. What are your thoughts on Orange County?
Yeah, you know, as well as Parker and Quincy, wide receiver CJ Williams is also a very big time playmaker for this OCFU team. You know, they form a great trio for OC's offense, and they figure to score a lot of points.
Couldn't agree with you more. Finally, a big game. I'm talking about LA Central, and they're taking on Arizona. Check this out. It's a battle of two Tylers. Tyler Voss for LA Central, and then Tyler Ayers for Arizona. Which Tyler, what can we expect out of this big-time matchup?
This is going to be a matchup of a newcomer versus one of our teams that is on the path of becoming a dominant national power in LA Central. Arizona is the new kid on the block, so to speak, as it's making its return to the tournament, while LA Central wasn't in its first year last year, and they are looking to finally break through and end up getting to Naples. So with Tyler Voss playing for that 8th grade LA Central team and them being in their backyard, they are looking to have a lot of success all weekend.
I'm going to get you out of here on this, bro. Around the nation, and I'm not talking about California, I'm not talking about you, I'm certainly not talking about me, so nobody on this phone call, but around the nation, many people assume that Team Seattle has already packed their bags on that path to Naples. What I want to know is, do you believe that that is a correct assumption to be made? And if not, what will it take for any one of these squads to be able to knock off Seattle either in the first or second round?
Yeah, Sacramento and Bay Area Metro are both going to have something to say about Seattle already having its bag packed for Florida. But, you know, I was out there last week seeing the Seattle teams play, and they look really good as they have in years past. So Sacramento and both Bay Area Metro are both going to have to bring their A game, because Seattle has its sights set not only on
That is definitely what's up, bro. Player Development Director and my good friend Edwin Weathersby. Edwin, thank you for joining the review, bro.
Thanks, Chad. As always, I appreciate it, man.
On behalf of Edwin, want to wish each and every one of you health, happiness, and ultimately success out here on the football field this weekend. To all of our families, enjoy the experience. Thanking you for joining us here today. I am your official voice of youth in high school sports, Chad Ricardo. Happy birthday, Mom.